I know in my core, in my heart, I need something with character.
I hope you're excited for this makeover. I am.
Guys, I just found my Christmas spot. I'm not kidding, I need this. Oh, I love this. I haven't gone through my supplies here in so long. I feel like I definitely have things that I can use.
Hello guys, welcome back to the vlog. I am finally coming back to life after our wedding adventures with our best friends getting married. Weddings are a lot. You're like physically tired, emotionally tired, so socially tired, if that makes sense. Like you've been socializing with so many people for an extended period of time, and we stayed in an Airbnb too, so we were around everyone for several days, and we, you know, like socially haven't had that much people-to-people stimulation in a really long time. I was almost running out of things to talk about. I was like, I'm so tired. You guys saw in the vlog recently that I put in some clips from the wedding, and it was just beautiful. Kinsley and I are hanging out. Look at her. She's like my little sidekick. She's just like the best thing ever. Oh, I also want to tell you guys, I know in the last vlog, actually 2 vlogs ago now, I went and stalked my dream home. I haven't found anything out yet. I did text my realtor and just see what's up. I haven't heard anything yet, but you guys will be the first to know. I realized that I didn't show you anything, so it was kind of a huge tease, and I don't normally do that. You know, like if I say something, I'm gonna show you, but for privacy reasons for ourselves, safety for sure, and also for them, because it's not mine. You know, I just keep stalking it. Process of like looking for homes. I've discovered, I'm like, what kind of house do we want? Do you know what I mean? Like obviously we have a very cottage, folk Victorian home in Texas. That's very true to that area. You know, like the limestone that we brought in and the time that it was built obviously affects the style of the home a lot. So when we started looking for homes in LA, and I'm like, I'm so into the cottage and that folk Victorian style. Well, that folk Victorian style isn't here in LA. More you see a Mediterranean, or you see like the new builds that are like more modern. Overall, I know in my core, in my heart, I need something with character. What that character is, I wasn't quite sure. So going through the process of looking at the homes, I've really started to gravitate towards a specific style of home. Storybook. And if you haven't ever seen a storybook home, Google modern storybook home. It basically looks like it's straight out of a fairy tale. And what would be better appropriate for me than a fairy tale home? Obsessed. I'm so lucky to have Romeo that just literally goes along with anything that I'm passionate about, because he's like, yeah, whatever. But I did promise Romeo that we would not live through a construction site again. So we are trying to find something that has already been renovated, but it's not been renovated to the point where they've stripped all of the character and style from the house. Do you know what I mean? So it's a balance. I just love the pitch of the roof. You know, that it comes down. I love the curb appeal, you know, that it gives a home. It's just got so much character and details that you see inside. Like you often see those wooden beams. Drew has them in his new home too, like those beams that are kind of shallow and they have a little bit of a painted detail on them. You see those in storybook homes. The doors are often a little bit medieval, if that makes sense. We're still on the hunt. I'm still waiting to hear back about that particular property. Obviously, it's someone else's laid claim. You guys probably have heard me mention that I'm also back in LA, not only for the wedding, but also I am doing a makeover, a special makeover, which you guys will see really soon. Completely different than what we've seen at the cottage, obviously, in the style. I'm really excited to do something different and new. So we have to go shopping. I have a list of some things that I need to pick up. I need curtains. I need some curtain rods for sure. I need some pillows, specifically a pretty throw It's a bedroom that we're doing. I need some things like that, and just I've got that pot that you guys saw in the last video. That's teak. That's gonna bring in some organic feel. I also need some materials for DIY. I need to do things like that. So let's go find some pillows. Those are the things that I want to kind of start with, and some curtains.
You guys, you know it's gonna be like a good day when you get VIP parking. I literally drove into this parking garage, and the first car pulled out, and I got their spot. You just know it's gonna be a good day. We have made it to Santa Monica. I've been spending a lot of time in Santa Monica. We are going to try out West Elm, Pottery Barn, those types of places. First for pillows. I'm looking for something organic and within the brown tones, because I'm going to be using a lot of black and white. I want to kind of like subtle.
I hope you're excited for this makeover. I am.
So I want to find some like subtle kind of like warm colors. Also see if they have some throws and stuff. Okay, let's see what we can find. Ooh, it's been a while since I shopped in like a real store, you know what I mean? Well, except for last week when I went to that's all of Atelier, but you know what I mean? Okay, we're looking for brown tones. Maybe we can mix in some like neutral like this too. Kind of like make a collection. This is pretty actually. I like the texture. I like this texture even more. These are pretty. Lamps. I need some lamps too. These are so cool. Sometimes they don't have lamps in stock here, you know what I mean? Those are neat. Oh, those are neat. Oh my. Oh my. Upstairs is where they have all the bed stuff, so I'm hoping to find some more pillows up here. The furniture is more mid-century modern, which is why I thought that this would be a great place to find, you know, some of those types of things. Like this has like a gray border, which is pretty. It's very simple. Not orange. Since Pottery Barn is right next door, I'm not gonna commit to anything here until I go next door. I didn't see anything that I absolutely like died for, you know, like I love. Just looking for something a little less geometric, more organic. Fall vibes in here makes me happy. It's very similar to the other one, but it's actually more natural. This is pretty. This feels like very masculine. It's so pretty. Wow, see, more organic. Whoa. Cosa terracotta planners, 20% off, limited time. Let's see how much something like this is. Cover is $60, and then the insert, 20 by 20 insert is $19.50. So together, $60, $78. It's an $80 pillow. Oh, such a pretty lamp. This is not right for this project, but this is very pretty. She's free. No price. Christmas trees. More Christmas trees. That's so pretty. Oh. These are hefty. Everything I touch doesn't have a price. The bedding collection. Oh my gosh, they have so much Christmas. Oh, you guys, this is giving me all the feels. Meet me under the mistletoe. Snowman. I love this. Okay, back on track, MaCenna. Stay focused, stay focused. It's not Christmas yet. But look at it. Boop. Okay, focus, focus, focus. $69.50. You guys, I just found my Christmas spot. Look at this pillow. Oh my god. I need this. You guys, I'm not kidding, I need this. Look at $79.50, but it's so cute. Look at this. Me buying a Christmas pillow.
You know, pillows make a moment on your couch. It really does. You guys, I found these, and these are perfect. Perfect. So I need, this is like a medium pillow, so I need a larger pillow like this, but in a neutral, like a beige or a brown. And he has this one, which is perfection. You guys are getting a sneak peek. Look what Pottery Barn has. Look at this quilted situation. Oh, I love this. The colors are really pretty. Jackson printed quilt and shams. I'm gonna link it for you guys because that is so cool. Okay, so I got the 2 natural large ones. So those are gonna create my first row of pillows. And then I got the little bit of, they're like charcoal black, but they have a little bit of vein of natural in it, and they're a little smaller, so that creates my second row. Then I want to do a lumbar pillow in the front to create a tiered kind of pillow look. So those were my splurge. So now I want to balance it with other ones. I also didn't see anything else that I thought would work, but I want to balance it. You know, it's all about balance. You splurge on one thing, you budget on another. So I want to go. I looked at the curtains there too, but they're quite expensive. I do love I have Pottery Barn curtains in our bedroom. They are chef's kisses, but they're like $100 and something. I actually need quite a lot of curtains for this project, so I'm opting to go a little more budget friendly, and Target does have really great curtains. They truly do. I'm just gonna grab some lumbar pillows that I think might work, and then we'll kind of compare them with something gray and warm to see how they're gonna go. Definitely need a candle. This is too long of a lumbar. I kind of need it more like this size, smaller, on the smaller scale. It's just so pretty. We're looking at curtains. They come in 84 or 95, and I need the 95 size. Linen light filtering curtain. Of course, they only have one. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. I did accomplish a lot on the things that I need to find for the upcoming makeover. What I didn't do is I didn't go to the hardware store, and I do need supplies for a DIY that I'm gonna do, but I'm not starting the makeover until tomorrow because we're doing something exciting today. But tomorrow in the morning on my way, I can, you know, go by there and get the last minute things. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that Romeo and I love Disneyland. Clearly, if you can't tell by my shirt. It's also, we were supposed to go the last time we were here, and we ended up not going because it was so hot. It was like day we were gonna go, it was like 100 and something. We would have just been so miserable. We were also really stressed when we were here last time. He was going to the bachelor party the next day. Yeah. There was a lot happening. So we were like, let's just push it to next month. Hopefully it'll be cooler. It is the perfect day to go to Disneyland. It is overcast. It'll be sunny for a few hours in the afternoon, but it's overcast, which means it's cooler. I think it's going to be mid 70s. Right now it's like 69. So we're going to go to Disneyland, and then I'll put in a few clips, but I'll pick it up tomorrow when I do some last minute errands too. So let's go have fun. Let's have a chill day. Do all the things. We always come on Indiana Jones first because it tends to break down a lot.
Yeah.
And we literally
just finished the ride.
He always answers me.
Sorry.
Just finished the ride. We're not even to we're right here in the front, and it broke down. Now we're stuck.
See all the way down the hallway.
Good morning, guys. When I mentioned that we have outgrown this apartment, I wasn't joking. I cleaned this room. I'm in my office. You can't tell, but I cleaned it out, and we just continue to fill it. So I am back here. I'm heading to start the makeover today. And my first day of doing a makeover is just assess. I haven't actually been in this space physically, so I need to go in. You know, I do my intro for the video. I take pictures. I do like before footage. I think about if I'm going to do like a TikTok or a transition or something, like I can do all of that type of work. And I'm also going to work on my DIY. Then we have all of our pieces to actually do the makeover. So Romeo's going to come with me tomorrow, and he always helps me with my makeovers. And he's going to come with me, and we're going to, from morning to night, we're going to paint, move furniture in, build furniture, style, do all of that stuff. So I haven't gone through my supplies here in so long, but I'm making myself a little pack of things. I've got my tape measure, I've got glasses because I am going to be cutting some things, so I need to bring my jigsaw and my saw. I have all that stuff here. This is my jigsaw. Oh, that's a funny angle, but you can see how much stuff is in here. Okay, charger, stud finder. I have to hang a TV. I have picture hangers. I just bring anything and everything that I think I can use. Leveler, always good to have. Hammer. Also going to be painting. These come in handy. This, bring 2 of them. Ha! Charger. Wood glue. I have everything, you guys. I'm gonna run to the hardware store to get that supplies. And then I wanna run to my storage unit to see what kind of frames I have. Since this makeover is a little bit different than mine is, I'm not gonna really use any gold ornate frames. I want something that's a little more modern, a little more sleek, but I think I have some in there. So we'll go see what we can find.
I got VIP parking again. You know it's gonna be a good day when I get VIP parking. It's kind of surreal being here. The hardware store that I used to go to all the time when I would do my makeup, like you know how much time I spend at the hardware store. It's like my second home. So since I've been in Texas for like almost 2 years now, I haven't been here in probably 2 years.
Okay, I need some paint rollers. I'm pretty sure their walls are pretty semi-smooth. I also don't have a paint tray. I need 6 knobs for a project. And since we're using black accents, these are kind of everything. Look at the black here. And it's kind of like almost patinaed brass. They're 4, I need 6 of them. Exactly what I need. Like I looked at these, but these are much more unique, you know, like, okay, 6 of those we go. If I find something vintage, I can just return these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did not know they had this close. It's literally customize your wall accents, and they have all the designs. Look at this. Create your own panels, and it tells you what you need. So it has the rails and the styles and already made ones. That is so cool. We're not going for that look, but that is good to know. Look, quick install. That is wild. I had no idea. I mean, it's smart of them to do that. Ugh. Now let's run to storage, and I believe that's gonna be like my last stop. I had to go look at the space. I've obviously seen pictures and have been analyzing it for like 2 months or so, but I just haven't seen it in person. So you know, when you haven't seen something in person, it's really hard to. Most of the time, I don't think you guys ever realize this, but most of the time I'm designing a space for someone else purely in my head. You know, because like if it's my space and it's my house, I'm kind of living in it. You know what I mean? I can do it slowly. I can take my time with it. And when I'm doing a space, you know, for a video, and I'm doing someone else's space, it's kind of like all happens in like, this is going to happen in like 48 hours. Like today and tomorrow and maybe Friday morning is pretty much all I need and all I have, because I've already got it in my head and I've made a plan. But some of the things, like some of these boards I bought just to see how it would look. I know it's kind of cryptic right now because we're just planning and you're not really getting to see like the inspiration or the space, but
Obviously it'll all come together and it'll all make sense when you guys see the makeover video over on my other channel, but some things I just buy to test because I'm not going to be working on that today. I have time to kind of come back and get more material or change out the material if I need to. So some things I just have to see. It's not something that I can do in my head.
We've made it to storage. Like a surprise, I never know what's going to be in here. I feel like I definitely have things that I can use. Specifically need art. I have those pieces of art that I used to have in my office years ago. I mean, 4 years, really. I had them there forever. Maybe I have two. We could paint them black. I'm not into the, geometric kind of just like this. But we could use the frames. The frames are like more simple of what I was looking for. And we could spray them black, the same black that we got. Okay, I pulled out all the stuff to kind of just play with. I like to kind of have options when I decorate too. So I think that's all that I see that will really kind of like go with this style. And then we can kind of zhuzh them up, like either paint them or do like a DIY on them. You guys, it has been a while. I have wood glue all over me. I've made a mess on my little work table here. I've been working on this makeover all day. Well, chatting, having fun, and working on a makeover. Oh, that's good. So it's getting dark now. I'm just kind of like wrapping up my stuff. I worked on a DIY today, which is coming out really, really well. I'm just gonna finish it up in the morning, and then tomorrow is like all day, starting early, like 7:30 in the morning. I'm gonna pick up the paint first and then come here. We're gonna paint. We've already cleared out the room. I've already gone over inspiration. I've unloaded the car, and we're gonna paint, and then we're going to assemble like some of the furniture, style, decorate, hang curtains. It's gonna be really, really pretty. There's just so much happening. Cars, planes,